Haunting hotel secrets revealed. You know that feeling when something just doesn't sit right? That's exactly what I felt when I checked into the old, creaky hotel on the outskirts of town. The receptionist handed me a rusty key with a number tarnished beyond recognition, muttering something about the room being special. As I settled in, the room seemed ordinary enough until I noticed a dusty journal tucked away under the bed. Curiosity got the better of me, and I opened it to find a series of chilling entries detailing a guest's bizarre experiences, each one more sinister than the last. The most unsettling part? The entries were dated for the days I planned to stay. The first night was eerily quiet, but I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The journal had mentioned strange noises, and sure enough, I heard faint whispers echoing from the hallway. The following morning, I discovered an entry describing an encounter with a shadowy figure that appeared at the window, mimicking my own experience from the night before. The coincidences were becoming too eerie to ignore, and I considered checking out, but something compelled me to stay, as if the journal had cast a spell over my curiosity. By the third night, the atmosphere had grown oppressive. I was on edge, constantly looking over my shoulder. The journal had foretold of a night when the lights would flicker, plunging the hotel into darkness, and a sinister presence would make itself known. As I read these words, the lights began to dim, and the air grew cold. Shadows danced along the walls, and panic set in. I frantically searched the journal for answers, but the pages ended abruptly, with a final entry warning of the writer's untimely demise at the hands of an unseen force. The power flickered back on, but the sense of dread lingered. With trembling hands, I slammed the journal shut and packed my bags, determined to escape the clutches of whatever haunted this place. As I hurried down the hallway, I caught a glimpse of my reflection in the mirror, an unfamiliar face staring back at me with eyes that weren't my own. The realization hit me like a ton of bricks. The journal hadn't been predicting my future. It had been documenting my past, and as I stumbled out of the hotel, I couldn't shake the feeling that my story was far from over.